PGA Sports. It's in the game.
Now from Southern California and scenic Torrey Pines Golf Course, this is EA Sports coverage of PGA Tour golf. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner. And Frank, there are so many eye-catching courses here in Southern California, but many would say that this one right here, Torrey Pines, is the jewel of them all.
Yeah, it's tough too. The South Course here at Torrey, it's a long golf course, so there's a lot of sort of strenuous iron shots. They're not just sort of drive and wedge holes, so you've got a lot of mid-irons. So just be prepared for that. But I think it's always fun when you get to play a golf course on a recreational day. And you know that they've hosted US Opens or PGA Tour events.
We'll get right out to the action here as we head to the tee at the par 4 first. Now his third, staring right at the green. Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. All right, good job to blast that out, but it is by no means home. This will be a 14-foot putt here. Nope, that at least was a good putt that could have very well gone in, but he misses by less than a foot. You always start the round with such high hope, with optimism, and it can be gone in a blink. That is a double bogey here at number 1. We move now to the short but demanding 389-yard par 4 second here at Torrey Pines. Fairway wood or hybrid might be the play here. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
112 to the hole. The pin is stuck in the front right section of the green. Gap wedge flying in right over the flagstick. Good looking.
I know it's the second shot golf course, but what an iron shot. I don't care. That's the first, the last. That's a great shot.
A dead-on look here for birdie. That's how you snap back from an opening double. It's a birdie here at the second as he moves back to 1 over. With La Jolla and the Blue Pacific in the distance, we move ahead to the picturesque 201-yard par 3 third. Club selection can range from a 9-iron to a hybrid, depending on conditions, and you definitely don't want to be long here. 2 wayward shots. Now a third to the par 3. Well, you can sense the frustration. I mean, the touch has just deserted him on this hole.
Yeah, and time to take a huge, deep breath and gather yourself.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Time to just pick up and move on to the next hole. Frank, pleasure as always. I'm sure we've got lots more rounds to look forward to.
Yeah, well done, Rich. We fooled them again.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Noda Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. Now, from the foot of the picturesque Canadian Rockies and Banff Springs Golf Course, this is EA Sports coverage of PGA Tour Golf. Rich Lerner joined up in the booth by Frank Nobilo. Frank, there's nothing like it early tee time to get the adrenaline flowing.
And also, too, the golf course is perfect. Less divots. You don't see any sort of marks on the green. Greens are going to putt beautifully. There's also, the course is a little bit softer. It's got the moisture from overnight. And also, when they've cut the golf course, there's that really green, fresh smell, like it's brand new.
A good tempo to that first swing, and I think he'll be happy with that, right down the middle. Frank, what's the best way to attack on this second shot, opening hole?
Less confusion, Rich. Just look at the flag. This is a fairly flat piece of fairway we're heading off, and to a green that's very generous. And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
Nota Begay the third is down there. This for an opening birdie.
And a dead straight look here. Very little break, just has to get it on line.
Not sure if he stubbed it or what, but that putt didn't go anywhere. He'll have 17 feet on this putt. Okay, safely in for par here at the opening hole. Frank, how about the par 3 second hole?
The first of 5 par 3s the players will play today, Rich. This one's surrounded by bunkers, but certainly one of the shorter par 3s. So with a good tee shot here, you can imagine you could easily get a putt inside 10 to 15 feet for birdie.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. Second shot now, here at the par 3. Well, Frank, this is a case where a par is going to feel like an eagle if he's able to get this done.
If he can just make it, just make this putt, then just like run to the next tee.
Nah, might have stared at that one too long. And sometimes you just got to go with your gut. Okay, so a solid par at the first, but problems here at two. It's a double bogey and a 2-over start to the round. Frank, how about the first par 5 of the golf course here at the third? Just a shade under 530 yards. Good birdie opportunity?
It certainly is. There's 3 bunkers just down that left side. Avoid those, and this par 5, very reachable. It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot.
Wow, that is a well-struck second shot to this par 5. Maybe too well-struck, Frank.
Oh, come on, Rich. Look, I know longer irons are harder to hit, but 3-wood, it was just too much.
From 4 feet for birdie. And that will mitigate some of the damage done at number 2. It's a birdie at the third and back to +1. Well, Frank, no doubt this is one of the most photographed holes in all of golf.
Yeah, Devil's Cauldron, just get to the front of the tee there, get the camera out. The vistas there are amazing. You see the mountains in the background. This green surrounded by the pine trees. Of course, if you like a lake or two, there's a lake just in front of that green. Just to give you that little color of blue in the snapshot you're going to take.
Like to look at them, not swim in them. Certainly not fish golf balls out. Still work to do to get this on the green. This is second.
Birdie on the last, and likely to give at least 1 back here.
Well, that, not his finest effort, and it's going to leave a very anxious putt to save bogey from about 8 feet. And that's what these greens can do to you. They make you see things that just aren't there, and that one slides by. Okay, so a bit of an uneven start here. It's a double at the 4th, and it moves him to 3 over early on. Back on the tee here at Banff Springs, 5th hole, 424-yard par 4. What's the setup here, Frank?
Well, it's very tempting to try and hit a draw because that's the way in which the hole is shaped. But the main goal is to make sure that you can take that second bunker, the one on the left side, out of play with that tee shot. As that ball bounces into the rough, first fairway miss today.
Working out of the rough now for his second at the par 4 5th. Good chance at one.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good, and even money, really, to make birdie.
Nope, that's not on target, and he just hasn't been able to make much happen here. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Now at the 6th hole here at Banff Springs, it's a short par 4, only 373 yards, and the short par 4, Frank, all the rage in golf course architecture these days.
A lot more strategy involved when you've got a hole that you can nearly reach with a tee shot. It's how far back do you leave it, what sort of distance you want that second shot. All those things to compute. Straightforward, a little bit uphill. And basically, it's what you want for your second shot.
So after that bomb of a drive, this his second to the par 4. Not quite enough on that one, but it shouldn't be too much trouble from there.
You need to be very delicate on these greens, so all things considered, I think you'll take that.
That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Well, Frank, how about this hole? 602 yards of par 5, although I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. The 602 yards these days for a long hitter.
What do you say? It's a drive and a 7-iron?
That's a mid-range par 5.
Well, yeah, 2 woods. The longer hitters will definitely get at home there, especially in good conditions. But bunker down the left, avoid that, carry that, and then we can think about the second shot.
That worked out really well, landing just short, gets that little bump onto the green, and now maybe a huge bump on the scorecard, Frank, if this putt goes down for an eagle.
Well worked out second shot, Rich. You could not fly that ball on the green and expect it to finish up in that front third.
You take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Frank, you like this kind of design feature where you go from the longest hole in the course immediately to the shortest hole.
Certainly, golf giveth and golf taketh away. This is just minimally uphill, just a couple of feet, but you can see from the overview the design of the green. When that flag's on the right, it's a little bit of a longer carry, so just be a little cognizant of that. You don't have to hit it directly at the flag.
Here we go. Oh, yeah, nice shot there. Right of the hole, and he'll have that for his birdie. 10-foot putt left. Nope. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Now to hole number 9, 501 yards. It's a par 5.
Yeah, we finished with the third par 5 on the front 9. You're just going to come through those sort of chute of marvelous trees that define this fairway. Just avoid the right side. Something down the left side is going to open up the second shot.
And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
A lot of movement on this putt left to right. I think the idea here is just to get it inside sort of a 3-foot circle. That's a mishit, misjudgment, and maybe another missed putt coming up. Ooh, that's got a little bit more movement than you think, and that'll slide on by. Okay, so it's a bogey for him here at the 9th, and this will be a 2 over 38 on this front side. Getting ready to start the back 9 here at Banff Springs. And Frank, you better be ready on this 10th tee. This requires a good shot.
Even though the hole looks like it bends towards the right, the best access to this hole is actually a little draw off that tee. That's the direction of the green, so a nice high draw in here.
That is starting right. Got to be careful over there. Nope, that is too far right and into the water guarding this par 3. Okay, so now after the drop and the penalty stroke, this will become his 3rd shot now at the par 3. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Been a rocky road to this point. 4 over par on the round. On the tee here at the 11th hole, 417-yard par 4. Is this a drive you like to hit, Frank?
It certainly is, Rich, but it's a little narrower than what your eye first sees. And the reason why, there's a tree sort of another 40, 50 yards down the right side past that bunker. So if you hog that right side, that tree can become a little bit of a problem for the second shot.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway.
Frank, here at the 11th hole, second shot, another chance to make a birdie.
Certainly is. The only thing you're guarding against here with that second shot into 11 is just going long. Pretty generous green once again. Because it slopes back into the player's face, the ball's not going to kick forward. And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still, inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
And it's so important to get this one rolling up the slope with just the slightest movement from left to right.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it.
Here at the 12th, par 4, 442 yards. Frank, what's ahead?
This one's called Big Boat. Hole's certainly a lot longer than the 10th hole, which is Little Boat. Dog legs to the player's right, a couple of bunkers down the left side. That first bunker on the left shouldn't be too much of a problem to carry. But once again, even though the hole bends to the right, you'd like to be down the opposite side of the fairway, which is the left.
That will be perfect into the left side of the fairway.
Dialed in now for this second shot here to the 12th hole, Frank.
A chance for another birdie, Rich. Just be a little aware of this green. Nice little rolls and contours and different levels. So just be aware of exactly where that flag is cut today. And just try and keep it on that section.
And this ball not quite going to be a GIR. It'll come to rest on the fringe. That one was running so hot. So that not his best, and this part of his game has been disappointing to say the least today.
It certainly has, and sometimes you just get too much going on upstairs. You know what I'm talking about. So you don't focus on what you need to do.
Oh man, the speed was spot on. A good putt, but nothing to show for it. Okay, he was just sort of flirting at 4 over par. Now he's headed the wrong way. Double bogey, all the way to 6 over for the round.
13th hole, par 3, 225 yards and heavily bunkered around that green, Frank.
It is, but that green gets narrower as the hole gets longer. Nothing wrong with hitting the ball sort of the middle part of the green here.
And this has been a problem all round long. Out of position again off the tee as that is into the thick stuff. Well, obviously he can do better, and he's going to have to on this next putt if he wants to just get out of here with bogey, Frank.
And this one's certainly going to be, well, worth the price of admission.
Nope. A disappointing two-hole stretch there. Another double bogey. That's 4 shots surrendered in just 2 holes.
Well, here we are at the 14th hole. It's a par 4, 442 yards. You like this hole, Frank?
I do, but if you're spraying it off the tee here, then there's all sorts of problems. Bunkers left, trees right. This is a fairway you must hit.
Nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway. From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
133 the number. Pin on the right-hand side, so really looking for a fade in here if he can.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Oh, man. Boy, it's been one of those days. You think the golf gods are against you. Nine over for the day.
Well, now the par 4s begin to stretch out a little bit. The 15th here, Frank, is 475 yards.
Certainly want to put your big shoes on here. Nice big slinging draw off the tee might help go a little further. Does go downhill considerably, so you get a little bit more run out of the tee shot if you did that.
Oh, he's pulled it.
After that bogey at the last and finding the rough here, it's going to be time to have a little tap on the cranium and get things in the right place.
This one's looking good.
Well, that is a proper iron shot. Good full swing, too, and it gets the result it deserves. Great shot.
It's been a tough ride. This would be a nice birdie. Yes, very methodically done, and that one in for a birdie.
Moving on to number 16 now. It's a par 4, 414 yards. And Frank, what are we looking at here?
It's another hole that'll favour a nice sort of high draw off the tee. It'll set up that second shot to a green that has got several different levels on it. The round was gone at one stage, but the birdie on the previous hole plus a good tee shot, you're showing a lot of guts out there right now.
Now to the second shot here at the 16th. And Frank, what's ahead?
Minimally uphill, but it actually plays uphill. The reason why is because all that front section of the green rolls back towards the player. So you've got to carry the ball all the way to the flag. A touch long, a touch left. But still, how good can you putt?
That one just going to sneak on by. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par.
Now to the 17th, 374 yards. And Frank, players might be licking their chops here.
They certainly would, Rich. Bunkers left and right, but they can be carried with an aggressive tee shot. It'll set up just a short iron into a green that pitches towards you. So maybe just a little bit underneath the flag with a second shot. And really a chance to have a fast finish.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Call it 74 yards here as he's set for his second. Well, safely on, but that's going to be a long way away. This one's going to need to carry some pace with it. A long one for birdie. Back up the slope. Look at this putt. That is something special right there. From that far away to gauge that speed, that is so well done. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it.
Well, Frank, this sets up for an exciting finish here at Banff Springs, a 578-yard par 5.
There's just about a bunker in play for every length of tee shot here, so know exactly which one you can carry and exactly which one you cannot reach. Let's just not talk about the other 17 holes and tell everybody about that tee shot, because that was impressive. Did you see the yardage on that one? I mean, there had to be a mistake there because that 3-wood did not even touch the green. Liquor stamp, that was airmail.
Yeah, that's a good putt there. It's a birdie at 18. And this will be a 7-over round of 78. So an entertaining round here in the Canadian Rockies. Frank, time to get out and get a hike in before dusk?
Yeah, time to go to Banff Springs and the ice fields. It's pretty cool.
So for Frank Nobilo, notably gave the third, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.